Hello, hello, hello. Hi, hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful Sunday. Can't believe it is the day before Memorial Day, right? And we are almost in June. That's absolutely insane. This year has gone by so incredibly fast. Hey T, how are you? Long time no talk. Hey Queen. So glad to see y'all here. I have a feeling it's going to be very, very light. Probably if I even get 5 people, I'd be very surprised. Just wanted to do a couple things today. I entered everybody's. I had 75 people. I'm really surprised. Throw their names in for the 1K giveaway. So I wanted to pull that. And I also wanted to do just a couple different chakra readings. I wanted to do since I'm live, do the general chakra insight oracle for the week. So I would do that today, doing this recording. And then I was going to take, I haven't done a roll call on the Trump family in quite some time on their chakra health. So I wanted to do that as well. So kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, if you will. So take a look at how we're doing, what Mama Earth wants us to take a look at this week, and then look at the Trump crime family syndicates, if you will, and kind of check in on some of those players to see how they're doing. And I actually had a list of a couple people we wanted to look at. So we'll do that as well. For those of you guys who were able to watch last night with chakras and our little tipsy tarot that we did with Johnny and Tallulah, so much cat snatching fun. Go check that out. It's a little long. Well, not really. It isn't when you watch it, it doesn't feel long. So please don't look at the 2 hour and 41 minute mark and go, oh my God, there's no way I can sit for 2 hours and 41 minutes. What the hell were y'all doing? We were giggling, touching in, having just a really good time, guaranteed for some full belly laughs. So go check that out. I know when Tallulah, when you came out with that face covering, I rewatched it this morning. Oh my God. I know my neighbors thought I was being murdered. I was laughing so hard. It was absolutely freaking hilarious. So go check that out. And then another little shameless plug for my girl Tallulah. Go check out her Wake Up Tarot that she recorded yesterday on Mediumship. Absolutely fantastic. And then go show Johnny some love. Today's his birthday. So happy birthday, Tarot's Apprentice. So, all right. We've got quite a few people in here. 19 more than I thought. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. What I'm going to do is go ahead and get this kicked off. So first things first, it's raffle time. So thank you to all of you who entered. I'm very excited to see who's going to win. I'm going to just pick a name. Here we go. Drum roll. And it is Judith Albay. Judith Albay. Congratulations. You can't see that. Good. So Judith, congratulations and welcome to the Red Lentil Healing family. Judith, you are the winner of a 45-minute Chakra Insight Oracle, personalized Chakra Insight Oracle reading. So congratulations, Judith. Please, Judith, I'm going to put my email address in the comments. Please reach out to me. So we can work on scheduling your session. So congratulations, Judith. You are the winner. I'm going to put her name. How it appears on the YouTube. There you go, Judith. Congratulations. Thank you guys again for all who entered. I will, I'm pretty generous. So I'll probably keep doing this again and just giving away little random readings, chakra healings, what have you, because I just love to help. And I'm just also very grateful for those of you who watch and tune into my crazy butt. So thank you guys so much. And congratulations, Judith. I really appreciate it. All right. So with that, let's do a quick Chakra Insight Oracle and Power Message for the week. Again, the week, I cannot believe, guys, how are we in June? Almost in June. Let's go ahead and claim June. And we're still in our houses. We're still locked down. It's crazy. I was just talking to a very good friend of mine who's in government, and they were like, didn't really, they were just like, yeah, I'm still not doing any personal travel. It's not safe yet. And I was like, wow, if you're saying that and you're pretty high up in government, that's insane. So guys, just please make sure you're taking care of yourself, taking necessary precautions. Many thanks again to all of our essential workers, because y'all are in the thick of it, and just thank you so much for everything that you do. Well, hello from Cape Town. I'm actually supposed to be in South Africa later this year. I'd still love to try to go, but I have no idea how this is going to play out with coronavirus, and if we're still going to travel. Things will be, because it's much later in the year. It's December when we're going. So hopefully we can still go. So thank you for tuning in. So let's take a quick look, asking Mama Earth what we need to take a look at for our chakra health for this, going into this week for Memorial Day weekend and the week of May 25th, 2020. What does Mama Earth want us to know? I'm going to pull 4 cards for this. So, first card. Interesting. Okay. So first and foremost, she wants us to tune in to her through our to universe through our crown chakra, also through how we use our intelligence, education, knowledge, perception, flexibility. How flexible do you feel right now with information that you're getting? How connected are you with spiritual artifacts, with messages from the divine? Are you tapped into that? How do you view the intelligence that the universe has given you? Again, the crown chakra is about our connection to all, our connection to universe, our connection to source, right? So how connected do you feel to source? How do you view your spiritual intelligence is how I'm getting this message. What are things you can do to expand that spiritual intelligence? It's, again, we're not talking about picking up scripture or Bible or any kind of sacred text. That's not it. This is about how you view the attachment you have to your spiritual intelligence. It can be as simple as I identify as Christian, or I don't identify as Christian, or I identify that there's still questions that I have about spirituality. It could just be that simple. So work on how you view your spiritual intelligence and your connection to spiritual and spirituality this week. Okay. Next is our sacral chakra. For those of you who do not know what your sacral chakra is this beautiful orange color right here. It is actually located right below your navel. It is, I would say it's near your junk area, but it's your reproductive area. This is your home of emotions, your home of pleasure, your home of sexuality and sensuality. Okay. But mainly this is your home of emotions. How do you own your emotions? Do you push them down when you feel them coming up? Are you quick to discount your own emotions? What does that get you? And has that served you well? And before you answer and go, yeah, it kept me from, that one time I was about to, have this and I stopped myself. Okay, that is called having self-control. But we're talking about emotions. Do you allow yourself to connect and feel with your emotions? This is so much of what your sacral chakra is. It's about emotions. Thank you for whoever commented on thank you to Lula and Larry's girl about my glasses. These were Zenni.com. Zenni, Zenni.com. Zenni Optical. I think these were like $35. And I'm very, very blind. I'm almost a -7 prescription, which is like, that's bottle caps. And even with the thicker lenses, it was like $35. I think the frames were like $11. So Zenni Optical. Letting you know. Getting back, to the sacral chakra. Own your emotions. Own your emotional health. Do not suppress any emotions that come up because they're yours. Emotions are neither right nor wrong. They just are, right? They just are. And it's okay to have them. And you have to own them. I had a great therapist teach me about sitting with your emotions a couple years ago. What does it mean to sit with it? And I was like, sit like next to it and like have a conversation like, hi, anger, how are you? She's like, it's about honestly sitting, acknowledging that there's that emotion, that's that feeling, and then asking, how does it feel when your body is in this state? What do you smell? What do you sense when your body is in this state and it's feeling this emotion has occurred? And just honestly allow that emotion to be there for however long it is, whether it's a few minutes, a few days. But you cannot process emotions in a healthy way if you do not own them, if you do not channel them, and you do not claim them. There's a difference between wallowing in your emotions and sitting and owning them. And it's healthy to know the balance. So sit with your emotions and acknowledge them. What do you feel when they show up? And what are these when you're in this space with these emotions, how do they show up in your life? So that's your sacral chakra about emotions. Next is we got the solar plexus chakra card. So if you're looking at chakra health, the solar plexus chakra is this beautiful yellow color. This is actually located above your belly button, right at your stomach. And this is about your willpower. Solar plexus, it's nothing but willpower. How do you use your power? It's your the yellow color because it's the house of the element is fire. So it's your house of fire. Okay. Are you allowing yourself to be a doormat? I'm sorry. Are you being a doormat right now? When was the last time you felt that you were able to honestly do what you wanted to do without fear of judgment, repercussions? When was that? Your solar plexus chakra is about tapping into what makes you passionate, what fires you up, what makes you act, because your willpower is about action. What are the things that make you act? Not act out, not act like a hot butt, but go and act and go do things. This is your solar plexus chakra. When was the last time you were able to set a healthy boundary and say, yes, however, I can't do that at this time. I'd love to, however, and we're able to say that and not feel like you were going to be judged and the world was against you. When was the last time you were able to do that? Okay. So tap into your willpower and say, what are some things that I can healthily say no to this week so I can feel empowered? And therefore I know I am empowered. Is it that I may need to say, I'm not going to watch TV for 8 hours tomorrow on my day off, and I'm only going to watch TV for 2 hours? That's an act of willpower. That is all about what your sacral solar plexus chakra is about. Or is it the next time you're talking to your spouse and you just say, you know what, honey, no, I don't want to stay at your mom's house all day tomorrow. Can we maybe just leave after 2 hours? Guess what? Ding, 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 ding. You tapped into your solar plexus. That is action. That is your willpower. So find ways to set some healthy boundaries this week. That is your homework assignment. I will have a test on Wednesday to see how you were with that exercise. It is all about making sure that you feel that you have the power to do what you need to do to take charge and have a healthy life. Okay, so that is our solar plexus chakra. Last but not least, I've got our beautiful blue with our throat chakra. Your throat chakra is, again, located in your throat. This is your house of communication, not just how you speak, but also how you listen. I know a lot of people who are very good talkers and piss poor listeners. I know a lot of great listeners who have a very, very difficult time speaking because they feel that what they say has no value and no merit. When was the last time you felt that what you said was worthy of being listened to? I'm going to say that one more time for those who didn't hear me in the back. When was the last time you opened your mouth to speak, and before you did it, you stopped yourself and said, you know what? I'm not going to, because what I'm about to say, nobody cares. Nobody's going to listen. Guess what? You just damaged your throat chakra. Believe in what you say, that it has a purpose. You never know that one thing that you're going to say at that moment could be something that somebody needed to hear that day that can change your entire perspective. Okay? Speak your divine truth. That is what the throat chakra is about. This is about creativity, particularly with the throat chakra, about expression, imagination, originality, and passion. If you have a hard time speaking about and feeling, do people want to hear what I have to say? People are not going to hear what I have to say. Find something you're passionate about. You notice when you talk about something you enjoy, you can talk for hours. I'm actually an introvert and I don't talk. I live alone. I could go days without speaking if I didn't have to. That's just how I am naturally. I love to listen. I'm one of these people who, great listener, a dynamic listener with my throat chakra, but just horrible at speaking because people don't want to hear what I have to say. That's what I would tell myself for years. That's the programming that I allowed myself to believe for years. Then I started saying, what is something I'm passionate about that I feel like I could talk for days on end? Energy healing was one. Teaching different topics was another. Film and communication. And so once I started going, okay, then let's talk about it. People may want to hear what you have to say because you're passionate about it. And when you're passionate, you can just talk for hours. That's a good way to use your creativity in your throat chakra. Find something that you love and you're passionate about and just talk about it. Even if you talk to yourself, who cares? Your family may look at you like you're crazy, but bump them. They don't know you. They don't know your life, boo-boo. Don't let them judge you. Talk. This is a great exercise for anybody who struggles with who cares about what I have to say? The universe cares. The creator, divine spirit cares. You care. So speak, okay? Use your throat chakra and speak. Talk it out. Remember that people want to hear. There's 18 billion people on this earth. Somebody is going to want to hear what you have to say. It's about that vibration. Speaking your existence, raising your vibration, okay? So that's what we have for us for the week. We've got, again, our crown chakra. So being tapped into our spiritual intelligence, okay? Our sacral chakra, this one I'm feeling is about emotional health. Please take care of your emotions, own them, sit with them. They won't kill you. They'll actually help you and make you stronger. So sit with your emotions. Your willpower. Take back your willpower. Take back your fire and your passion. Okay? Set some healthy boundaries this week. Okay? For yourself. And then again, use that throat chakra. Speak your divine truth. Find something you're passionate about. Speak about it and be creative with how you speak. Okay? People want to hear what you have to say. Remember that. All right? So that's what we have for this week. Let's pull a message card from the Crystal Power Tarot and see, leave us with a positive action that we can take for the week. Let's see. And this is about, let's see. We got the Three of Pentacles. When I show my work, others show support. Is that right? The others give support. When I show my work, others give support. You cannot, if you always are going, nobody supports me. Well, did you give them the opportunity to support you? Did you show someone what you did? Did you show your work? It's not bragging. It's just, hey, I accomplished this goal. And then let people show their support to you once you've accomplished your goal, once you've shown your work. Let them put their arms around you and embrace you and show the work. Others will show the support. If you build it, they will come. So that's our Crystal Power Tarot message for the week. So let's switch gears and get a little petty. And let's take a look at a couple people in the Trump administration and their emotional energy. What's going on? I know it's been, gosh, over a month since I think the last person I read on was Bill Barr a couple weeks ago. So let's take a look. First person I wanted to tap in on is Lindsey Graham. Lapdog Lindsey's been all over the place, to be honest with you. Consistent to his grimy self in some ways and just trying to show an ounce of a backbone in others, but I still think there's something behind that. So let's just take a quick look. I'm going to pull 3 cards on Lapdog Lindsey and see what's going on with Lindsey's energetic health. So let's take a quick look at Lindsey Graham. All right, so I say this all the time. I feel like I said this 900 times last night. I sound like the broken record, but if you don't learn anything from me, you will learn this universal rule. 9 times out of 10, when there's a deficiency in your solar plexus chakra, which is, again, your house of willpower. Also, when you get that gut instinct, that is in your solar plexus chakra. You will also, in turn, have a deficiency in your third eye, which is, again, psychic abilities in your house of perception. So what are the first 2 damn cards that Lindsey Graham gets? his solar plexus, which is his willpower, and his third eye chakra. Lindsey Graham, did you call Madam Cleo and she gave you some good advice and you didn't take to it? It's not going to work out well for you, dude. Okay? Listen. Your gut, your third eye, they're trying to show you a path. They're trying to give you a message. They're trying to tell you something, and you're not listening to it. You're ignoring it. You're blocking it out. Okay? That's not going to bode well for you. It never bodes well when you don't listen to your gut instincts. Okay? Listen to them. They're there for a reason. We were all born with psychic abilities. Even you, Lindsay. Use them. Okay? Use them. Turn them in. Hey, Johnny. Happy birthday to you, love. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, girl. Hey. Thank you so much and happy birthday. So, Lindsay, tap in. What is Spirit trying to tell you? What messages are you getting here? When you go talk to Trump and he says something stupid like he always does, and do you get this gut feeling like something ain't right? Okay, well, that was a poor example because we all know something ain't right when Trump's talking, but you get what I'm saying, right? Energy's trying to give you messages. Stop ignoring them and listen, okay? That's my advice for you. You're also struggling this week with your heart chakra, with compassion. You're caring, empathy, acceptance, and confidence, okay? Listen, when you do not listen to your gut instinct and listen to what Mama Earth is trying to tell you, what universe is trying to tell you through your solar plexus and your third eye chakra, it will eventually start to tear at your heart chakra because you're not acting on what universe is trying to tell you. You're not being authentic. It's blocking your heart. It's hurting your heart. So please make sure you do not allow these to further damage this, okay? Work on your willpower. When you get a message, when something's telling you it's not right, ask, why is this not right and what can I do? Do I need to research why my gut's telling me something's not right? Do I need to take a step back and look at everything? Watch it like a movie. Watch it play out. Take my emotions out and watch it. That's a way that you can build your solar plexus chakra and your third eye chakra. When you are sitting there and you're like, something's not right and I don't know what it is, detach if you can and watch. Start taking notes. What am I seeing? What things are lining up? What is this gut feeling that I'm getting? Or what is this psychic message? Or if I'm getting dreams, write it down. What is it telling me? See if there's a pattern. If it is, it's trying to tell you something. So don't ignore it. In his heart chakra, compassion. Have some compassion right now. But compassion for yourself, actually. Because if you don't love yourself, all you're going to do is just keep inflicting pain and hurt on others. Okay? So, work on that. Work on your heart. Work on your compassion. Work on the gut instinct in your solar plexus. Work on your perception with your third eye chakra. So that's you, lapdog Lindsay. Bill Barr, as Tallulah so lovingly calls him, fat fuck Flintstone. Y'all didn't think I was gonna cuss today, did you? I did. But this was in a quote, so there you go. Bill Barr. Ooh, child. I don't even like shuffling the cards for Bill Barr. This feels so grimy. Bill Barr. What do you need to work on today? Today, because I feel like every day we need to pull chakra cards on him and help him fix what's broken. But let's take a look at Bill Barr. Triple F. What's going on with you today, girl? All right. So we get, be damned. Solar plexus. Again, he has a piss poor time with his solar plexus chakra because he's aggressive. When you see overly aggressive people, that is an imbalance. One of the imbalances which causes aggression is an overactive solar plexus chakra. Underactive, you're a doormat, people walk all over you. Overactive, you're an aggressive jerk. You're exerting your willpower onto others, right? I'm going to force you to do what I want you to do. I'm going to exert my will, power, and my force on you. That would be Bill Barr's case, okay? Because he actually gets the solar plexus chakra card, which means this entire solar plexus is dusty, dirty, may need to go in and kind of clean it out with a power cleaner. And then we need to follow up behind that and talk to Bill about his ability to make choices. Bill Barr, I'm going to tell you something that you may not know. I want you to listen to me very carefully. You actually have a choice in what you do. The choice is not always going to be just do this one thing. You actually have a choice. There are a couple of different paths you can take. Because again, choice is about willpower, the courage to change something within yourself. You have the ability to do it, but you don't. Okay? You always have a choice. There's always a choice in the matter. And I would encourage you to start using your willpower to stop using your free will and inflicting pain on others. You always have a choice. Use your free will to make some positive change instead of keeping down this path that you always seem to go down in your career. Okay? Followed by the root chakra with action, movement, persistence, discipline. There's no surprise, guys, that he gets solar plexus, which is his willpower, and then the root chakra with action. This is a man who makes choices and takes actions that hurt others. You can choose to act differently. And I encourage you to do it. Go hug a tree, Bill Barr. Get in touch with nature. Ground yourself so you can take better actions. Okay? So, Bill Barr. Let's look at Mike Pence. Mike Pence. Mike Penitentiary, as Johnny calls him. Penitentiary Pence. I have not read on you in quite some time. So let's take a quick look at Mike Pence. Oh, girl, what's going on with you, Mike Pence? Still not wearing masks, obviously, so. Two Karens. Yeah. All right. So, Mike Pence, what you got? What you got? So we have, again, another third eye and solar plexus combo. Again, this misalignment with using your psychic abilities, using your perception and your willpower. Okay. So the first card we get is insight with his third eye, understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. I'm not going to be petty. I'll hold this in. Self-evaluation. You see things are going down a path. You've actually seen the outcome. If I could put it in your vernacular, Jesus showed you the outcome when you prayed to him and asked him. Jesus showed it to you. He gave you the insight that you were asking for, Mike. But are you going to make the choices? Are you going to use your willpower and your free will to make a courageous change? Remember, God answers all prayers. You prayed to him for insight. He gave it to you. You may not have liked what you saw, but he gave you the answer. Okay? What are you going to do with this now that he has given you the answer? What choices are you going to make now that he's given you the answer? Okay? So, that's insight in your solar plexus. Act on it. Act on those gut feelings, that insight, that perception, those messages that he gave you. Act on them. And remember, not acting on them, inaction is also an action. So which action do you want to take? Michelle Pence, do you want to take the action that Jesus showed you to take, which could have a positive change? Are you going to choose the route of inaction, which is also an action, and let things play out as he showed you they would if you did not act? So there's that. He also has his crown chakra with inspiration. So again, his connection, his talking to Jesus, his prayers, getting those answers, those messages from the divine. Inspiration, ideas spark conception and impulse. Are you, if you want to, I imagine God's probably like real cool and chill. But I kind of imagine that he might not get angry when you don't listen to him, but he probably just kind of sits there and goes like, here he go again, coming to me, talking to me, praying for all this. And Michelle ain't listening. Michelle Pence ain't listening. She keeps coming. She gets on her knees. She's praying to me. She's asking me for everything. She talks to me like 1,000 times a day, but she doesn't find any inspiration in me. She just keeps using me. She keeps coming to me, but not taking action, not listening. Make sure that you find inspiration when you talk to your divine spirit, Michelle Pence. You can keep going to source all day, every day, because source will still be there. But when you speak to source, find that spark that allows you to go and take action and be a child of God, if you will. So that's Michelle Penitentiary. Let's look at Jared and Ivanka. We'll look at them together. Ivanka, are you a little nervous? You've been checking your temperature every day for you and the kids, for Jared. I really hope your assistant is doing better. I really do. Jared, are you taking care of those properties in Baltimore? Or are they still pits? And are you still forcing those poor people to pay rent right now in a battered building because they're brown and you can't stand them and you just see them as little cogs? So what's going on? Let's look at Jared and Ivanka. All right. So for Jared, another one. Y'all, this is the theme for today. The theme for today is our amazing combination again with our solar plexus chakra and our third eye chakra. What's going on with your self-esteem? I mean, that's a loaded question, but what's going on? Something is causing a stoppage in your self-esteem. Something's hurting your confidence, your self-worth, and your pride. What's going on? Is it because you're not listening to the insight that you're getting from universal messages and then you're not acting on it, and that's kind of causing this imbalance? What's going on? Okay. He also, I mean, no surprise, because we can't trust much of what comes out of his mouth. Issues with his throat chakra, not speaking divine truth and not listening either. He's not speaking truth and he's not willing to listen to truth. So that's going on with Jared. Solar plexus, third eye, and throat chakra. With Ivanka, we've got her root chakra. So her ties to possessions. Her possessions own her. She does not own them. Puts a lot of value, places most of her value on her finances and her assets. That is confirmed again with getting the money card. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out pretty soon too about her and money with some patents. So a lot of ties to money and how money and possessions rule her life. Okay. And the lack of them rule her life. Her fears, her perceptions of not having enough rule her life. And then her heart chakra with connection. Universal oneness, love, interconnection, and support. Did you show love and compassion to your assistant when she got sick? Or did you banish her like the plague? Remember, we're all connected. And I'm wondering if that's really hitting home to you right now, because this virus that you actually probably believed your dad to a large extent that this was a democratic hoax or this wasn't a big deal. It's now in your house. It is now potentially going to hurt your children, hurt your husband. Now you're starting to realize we are all interconnected. So connection goes a long way because it helps you develop empathy, helps you develop support. If anything comes out of this, I hope that you maybe at least get a little shook up and go, you know what? This was really close to me. This was really, really close. This was in my house. You can close borders all you want to. You can trap babies in cages all you want to. You can do whatever egregious heinocity to other human beings all you want to. But at the end of the day, you had to learn the hard way that we're still connected as human beings, and that this disease came a lot closer to you, and how interconnected we truly are. Anything you learn from this experience, I hope it's that we are connected. So that's Ivanka and Jared. I wrote down twat brothers, and it's sad that I actually know who the twat brothers are. Let's look at Eric and Don Jr. I have never received hate mail until I read on Eric and Don Jr. I think that was like my first official thumbs down. I was like, oh, and then I got a couple messages. I was like, did we strike a nerve? Let's take a quick look at Eric and Don. Eric and Don Jr. Eric and Don Jr. Thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out. Again, Judith, congratulations on your free 45-minute chakra insights. It's actually, when I do chakra insights on clients, it's nothing like we do when we read on the Trump family. It's actually very personalized and very insightful. So I think you'll enjoy it, and congratulations. So let's look at Eric and then Don Jr. All right. Wow. Okay, there is a common pattern with both of the brothers. And okay, question. Of all the chakras, I'm gonna list them out, okay, for you all. You've got your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. I'm gonna read these out to you again because we're about to do a little fun, petty, messy moment, little petty boots moment. Root chakra, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown. These brothers both have a deficiency in one of these chakras. Which chakra do you think it is? Is it the root chakra? Is it the sacral chakra, solar plexus, heart, then throat, then third eye, then crown? Put it in the comments. What is the one chakra that's deficient that these brothers have in common? Even if you don't remember, just type the color. That'll let us know. What deficiency do both of these brothers have? Anyone want to take a wild guess? Hearts and third eye, heart, okay? Getting a lot of heart. Do you guys want a clue? What is it the thing that they value the most? Getting a lot of crown, heart, third eye. Tallulah says throat. Close. Money. Sharon, you were right. It's their base chakra, their root chakra. Both of them have issues, significant issues with their root chakra. Okay, so let's take a look at Don Jr. first. Poor little Tink. Bless his heart. Bless his entire heart. He starts off with the root chakra card. Okay, he is in a constant fear of his security in the family, his security with money, his security in how his father sees him. So that is all tied to his root chakra. Also followed with action. Every action he does is from a place of being insecure and not being secure in his roots. What will make daddy proud of me? What will make me feel secure in this family dynamic, in this world dynamic? What will give me more money? What will give me more power? That is all tied to his root chakra. Every move he makes, every step he takes. I was going to say we'll be watching you. But every move he makes, every step he takes is all about his connection to how he feels secure, how he values money in this world, okay? He also struggles, and if you guys said third eye, you're correct for Don. Don also struggles with his third eye chakra, with visualization, okay? Instead of visualizing what can happen, what should happen, he's stuck in this trap of his own mind. He visualizes the like wild opposite of what will happen. So if he says, I'm going to go make this speech and people will love me, they don't. And he sees and he visualizes this admiration and this love. He visualizes what he wants to see and not reality. The visualization card is all about visualizing what's actually there in your reality right now, your perception about reality. And there's a disconnect for him, for Don Jr. Okay, so I challenge you to work on that, Don. All right, Junior, let's take a look at Eric. Eric, ding, 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 ding. Again, struggling with his root chakra. Again, his place in the home with his tribe, with his family. He's another one that he feels, if I had to guess, there's not animosity between the brothers, but Eric does kind of look at Don Jr. as dad's favorite, if you will. He's doing dad's work. He's dad's favorite. So how do I feel secure in the family dynamic? And money. Is there a lawsuit or something about to come out with Eric? Is he in financial trouble? Because this is playing heavy on him right now with security to money and his attachment to money. Okay. And throat chakra. You may have the opportunity to tell the truth coming up very soon. I highly encourage you to, yeah, he's within the Trump org lawsuit. Okay, Tallulah. That explains what I'm seeing, because I'm actually seeing like a judge and you're testifying and you have the opportunity to speak the truth and use your throat chakra. The truth shall set you free. It actually may set you free as far as you won't be locked in a penitentiary. It's not snitching. It's just telling the damn truth. Actually, my throat hurts because I'm feeling a lump in my throat. He's faced with the decision. Do I tell the truth? Which means snitch, which means daddy hates me. I'm shunned from the family. Or do I go to prison? Bruh, prison sucks. Have you been to prison? Shit. Prison is awful. First of all, the food is awful. Second of all, you're going to be somebody's girlfriend in 14 seconds. I've seen your hands. They're real dainty. Your hands are more dainty than mine. Tell the truth. You're not going to, even if you go to white collar prison, it's not going to fare well for you, dude. It's just not. If you can avoid prison, avoid it. Tell the truth. I know it hurts. I know you're scared because the empath in me feels that fear. I feel that lump in your throat. Like, do I say it? The truth in this instance shall set you free and keep your behind out of prison. Use the force. Remember, daddy's not going to love you the way you need him to love you. He's just not. He's incapable of it. I'm sorry. And that's no shade on Trump, because there's narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, is a mental illness. That's why it's categorized as a disorder, as a mental illness. He cannot help it. Doesn't make it right. He just can't help it. So instead of trying to clamor and chase for daddy, tell the truth or don't drop the soap, as Tallulah just said. Tell the truth. And if you don't, just don't drop that soap, bruh. Don't do it. That's not going to work out well for you. I'm going to end with 2 more people. Well, 3, but I'm going to do 2 and 1 because I think Sienna may be going live in a little bit and I don't want to intrude on her live time. Let's take a quick look. I want to do Nancy Pelosi and then we'll leave the last 2. We'll end with the last 2. Nancy. What's going on? Yes, use your voice and save your butt, Eric. And again, with Tallulah's don't drop the soap comment, that's very literally save your butts and tell the truth. So let's take a look at Nancy Pelosi. What's going on, Nan? Guys, again, thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me this Sunday afternoon. I hope it's sunny and warm and gorgeous where you are. It was absolutely beautiful here yesterday, and today it's gloomy and rainy, so which makes me very glad that I went outside yesterday and frolicked like a little child, because today it's bleh. So hope you guys are enjoying some great weather. Thank you so much, Sharon. It's very sweet of you to say. Thank you very, very much. So Nancy Pelosi. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Nancy, have you thrown your hands up? Are you kind of just like overwhelmed? You're fighting the good fight. You're fighting, but you're just like, I've done most that I can do, and now I have to give it, as they say, give it to God. I'm wondering if that's your moment, and that's where you are right now. I hugged lots of trees yesterday, and I tried to hug on a very cute boy that I saw at Target, and I was going to hug on him, but his girlfriend walked up. So, and also didn't want to get arrested for randomly hugging people. But I'll tell you about that story separately, Larry girl. I hugged a tree and tried to hug a cute boy. That is a true story. I did. Going back to Nancy, let's talk about, I think she's really searching right now for connection to her spiritual power, giving it to God, if you will. If I had to describe this in any phrase, it would be she's giving it to God. She is asking the spirit for guidance and her spiritual intelligence so she can continue to do the work and make the right action. That's what she's kind of looking at. So she's really, really tapped in right now. I would say she's more tapped into spirit and having spirit help and guide her than she is anything else right now. So just really, 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 yeah, I just keep saying, give it to God, give it to God. Spirit, help us through this right now, because we are being led by a buffoon and his mercenaries, and we need help. So she's doing everything that she can, but she's extra devout right now in her prayer and asking for spiritual help. So she's very, very tuned into that right now. She's also using her third eye, her intuition. She knows she's not getting the information she needs. She knows that we're not getting the information we need. A lot of things are being withheld from her. So she's doing the best that she can with using her intuition to fill in the gaps. Okay. She doesn't have a choice. I feel her as a more of a thoughts-based person than an emotional-based person. So she lets thoughts and reason and information guide her. And when she is not getting that, and when she's having her hands tied behind her back, she's using her intuition to guide her. And Nancy, keep doing it. When you're hearing the noise and hearing the fog, you know what to do. Take a step back, close your eyes, ask for that guidance, use your intuition, meditate. You'll get the answers. You'll continue to get the answers you need. And using that divine guidance, asking for spiritual guidance and help, you'll get them. You know you will. She's like almost 80. This woman's lived lives that we have yet to see. So she's not new to this. She's true to this. She'll be just fine. Last but not least, let's look at the orange turd and and his little Barbie doll who hates him. Let's look at Trump and Melania. Last but not least, in our roll call. Let's take a look at these two. What's going on with Trump and Melania? Oh, remember last time I read on Trump, or the first time I read on Trump, I think it was the first and only time I've actually just read on Trump alone. He got heart chakra, 2 heart chakra, and 2 third eye cards. He does not use his intuition, his psychic abilities. He shuts that off because, he's a toddler. And he is extremely deficient in his heart chakra. So that does not surprise any of us. When we read on Melania, she's ruled by money. It was basically all red root chakra for her. So let's take a look and see where they are right now. very interesting. They both have a connection, just like the Twat brothers having that both of them having severe deficiencies in their root chakra. Same with Donnie and Melania. There's something about their security and their connection to Earth that is challenging both of them right now. So Dawn, for the love of all, wear a mask. Take care of your physical health. Stop eating cheeseburgers and whatever else junk you're putting in your body. And actually, for once, take care of your physical health. Okay? If you wonder why you're always paranoid, it's because you're not healthy. You have to be physically healthy, and you're not. If you didn't have the money that you have, and if you did not have the connection to the hospital staff and the medical staff, I wonder where you'd be right now. I'm not going to say you'd be dead, but you'd be in a lot worse shape. The money that you have is buying whatever physical health that you can get, and that's not going to last too long. So take care of your physical health. Connect to your root chakra. While you're out in Sterling this weekend, not wearing a mask, infecting everybody who works at your golf course, go hug a damn tree. Walk barefoot in the grass. Okay? Connect to Earth. Get your damn health in check. Guidance. I don't get spiritual guidance. A long time ago, Sienna did a mediumship on Trump's mother, on Mary Trump. It was an amazing mediumship. When he asks for guidance, he does not ask from God, from Creator. He talks to his mother. You've been asking your mom for guidance more so than usual. She wants to help you, but she is not source. When you ask for guidance from source, Trump, ask for guidance from universal source and not directly from your mom. She loves you, but there's only so much she can do to help you. Okay? So that's your guidance, that support, that love, that direction you need that you're trying to pull from yourself, trying to pull from wherever, that needs to come from source and nowhere else but source. And by source, I mean universal source, light source, God, whatever anybody wants to call it. That's where that needs to come from. And then intuition for him. He has none, will never use it. Remember, he got third eye chakra the first time. So it's not surprising that this is a recurring theme for him with his third eye. The trust and the guidance that you need, you have a vessel to it through your perception, but you won't use it. So I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. You have to choose to drink it. You have to choose to use the intuition and the gifts that you already naturally have. The information that you want is there at your fingertips. You're just too stubborn to use it because that involves work. And we all know you're not going to do the work. So that's Trump. Melania, home. You have not been home to the White House in some time. Also, you've been to your parents' home. That's your home, but you don't have a home. You feel displaced. Your family is shattered and torn. Your perception of what your whole family is shattered and torn, and you feel displaced. You do not feel like you have home. You have all the money that you think you want. You've been hoarding it, hiding it, doing whatever to prepare for what happens next after this election, but you do not have a home. Why don't you feel that you have safety and security and warmth in your home? What do you need to do to build that? You have a young teenage son who needs security and safety in a home. Create it. Build it. Spend that time, that whole be best, and I don't really care about these children. All that energy you're spending on whatever else, spend that on yourself and building a home for you and your son, a community, a safe haven for you and your son. That's what you need to work on right now. Crown chakra with divine consciousness. Have you been going to church with your family lately? Have you guys been having a lot of talks about spirituality? I think you're searching for it right now. You're trying to tap into that interconnection, that expansion, that oneness, and that light. I see you're recognizing it more lately. When you're seeing people very close to your administration getting sick, when you're sick, that's when you call on God. And that's what you've been doing lately. Trying to tap into that universal connection. And last but not least, you have a choice. Stay with the turd or drop the turd off in the toilet. And by turd, I mean your husband. What choices are you going to make? Are you going to continue to be his little lapdog and his little Barbie and his little stick and continue to spew this narrative that you're being punished and people don't like you? Or are you going to take a choice and go, you know what? I'm done with him. I'm done with this life that I didn't really want to begin with. I really just want to be honest with you. I just wanted the money. Yeah, I kind of turned my head and let him stick it in me and get a kid. But I just wanted the money. I wanted my green card. I wanted to be here in the States. You made that choice then. Now you're laying in the bed that you made. But you have another choice. Do I drop the turd off at the toilet and flush it, or do I keep the turd? Because remember, visualize the life you would have when you drop the turd off in the toilet and leave him. Is that life fulfilling? Is that life free? Is that life safe for your child? There's a choice you can make. Visualize the life you have with the turd. Are you continued in your eyes to be seen in ways that you don't feel is true to who you really are? Are people still picking on you? Do you still you can't even go anywhere without 1,000 people, that's called detail, that taxpayers pay for, following you, keeping you safe? Your son continued to be taunted and bullied. What choices do you want to make? Keep the turd, flush the turd. You have the willpower to make a change, and that choice is yours. I'd have a little bit more empathy for you, but again, you made choices that led you to where you are now. You've got choices to make that can lead you to somewhere else, a different life. But you got to make them on your own. We can't force you to do it. That's your choice. All righty. I need to sage my whole house now after reading on this group of misfits. Guys, thank you so much for chillaxing with me this afternoon. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. Thank you to my amazing moderators, Tallulah, Queen, and Queen, please wish your husband happy birthday. And to Larry Girl, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all 30. I think we have about 35 at one point. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I appreciate it. Congratulations again, Judith. Please email me, redlentilhealing@gmail.com, to claim your 45-minute personalized chakra insight reading. Guys, until the next video, take care of yourself. Enjoy this long weekend. I will not be doing our Chakra Insight Oracle tomorrow because I did it in this video. So you probably won't see me again until Tuesday. And then you'll see me Wednesday when I'm live with Tallulah. So guys, until later in the week, have a good one. Bye. Love and hugs to all of you. Bye, guys.